Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Rndr, FET and injective price prediction based on Elliott Wave analysis. We're gonna dive with Rndr here on the daily to see a little bit what is going on with this chart. Is it gonna see some green candles or it's still gonna show us a more painful red candles? So we have, of course, an impulse, wave A or wave 1, and then, of course, correction, another impulse, a finish zigzag, very likely here as a zigzag wave A. And that because, of course, this correction is very painful, very long, and very, very deep at the same time. We see, of course, a very complex structure as well, which it has two faces in an A or a W here. Both correction as a triangle fit perfectly for a wave B or a wave X. And then, of course, we might have a wave Y or a wave C here. The difference here is with the ending when we finish. Is it going to be a kind of like an ABC, three waves, meaning 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Or is it going to be more painful, meaning, of course, longer time and even deeper price as a big, large ending diagonal here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a wave C? Now, highest possibility is, of course, the W, X, and a Y. The wave Y might still require here an ending diagonal to finish, of course, within the time required 0.618 FIP time taken from the W to the X to give us at least a 0.618. Normally, even it might take a longer time. In this case, yeah, it might unfold, of course, the ending diagonal wave C as 1-to-1 FIP time here to create a balance within this correction, which is very long and deep correction as well for the altcoins here. Rndr on the 2 hours chart as well, still looking weak, and we still have this dump, of course, even after a massive ABC here. The wave C is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 almost, and then we start, of course, a very bearish trend toward the downside here, where we see, of course, something as a double 1, 2, and then wave 3, 4, and a 5. 4 and a 5 is still unfolding for lower prices. On the 15-minute chart, definitely this is a corrective three ways. We're still continuing in double 1, 2, and we might continue simply toward the downside. Our next target might be, of course, the low at least to be taken here, and 1-to-1 FIB level, which is which is $1.025. Cents here. Very psychological number as well for Rndr. All right, so that was it for Rndr, guys. For FET on the daily as well, or all-time history, I would say, we are looking also at this possibility in a zigzag, because you have W, X, and a Y, actually not a zigzag. It is a three waves, a regular flat starting with an A here, and we're looking for a very deep, long, complex structure in a wave B. So we have a W, X, and a Y, same as Rndr, or you have an ABC, two faces for this correction, and of course two possibilities to end up here. Meaning, if you are in a wave Y, you can have an A here, B, and a C. The wave C is kind of like an ending diagonal, finishing with 0.618 FIP time in a wave Y, of course, because you have an ABC. Or you have here an ending diagonal again, of course, which is a 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5, which might take more time, more lower prices. 1-to-1 FIB level, 7 cents for FET. That's horrible. From $3.32 to 7 cents. What a craziness. So for the 2 hours chart here, for the 2 hour chart, we are looking at also this ABC potentially, or of course the diagonal 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. We didn't reach yet the 1-to-1 FIB level. So basically, if we are looking here at impulses or diagonals inside this diagonal, we are looking therefore here also to finish up an impulse. So very likely as well, wave 4 is unfolding, wave 5 there to be, of course, for lower prices again. We still see, of course, some weaknesses. Nothing is yet, of course, bullish. We see even here none is a motive wave, no impulse or diagonals, simply a W, X, and a Y, and we might still range here. It can be, of course, something as ABC probably, but yeah, it can be possibility. But at the end, of course, it's still corrective, and we might drop down sooner or later for FET, guys. Yeah, so no yet a signal of strength, unfortunately. Finally, for injective, we're gonna see also the all-time history first, and we're still looking as well. The same as for the other altcoins, all of them aligns within the time April, May, all of them, yeah, between April and September, sorry, but very likely also in May, where it might finish a wave Y there. So for injective, the same wave A, the same deep, complex, painful wave B, and then of course we're looking for this blue box, of course, to be hit in time and in target. So I would say we're very close. Yeah, we're getting closer, but we still need, of course, we still have some few months here or few weeks, I would say. Yeah, for a bull run, guys. W, X, and a Y can be, or an ABC, much more higher possibility. The wave C is ending up here in a perfect impulse. Very normal impulse in double 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, 4, and a 5. Your last wave 5 is double 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5, which is gonna take, of course, the time exactly at 0.618 here. And then starting, of course, something toward the upside potentially for the injective. We'll see, guys. On the 2 hours chart for injective as well, or 4 hours chart, we are looking still to something very bearish, which is our double 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. I believe that this wave 5, of course, here is finished down there to finish a wave 3, of course, and then finishing this wave 4 also in the brackets. And currently we're looking for the blue in brackets here to finish up, but of course I still see, of course, something unfolding as an extension, meaning 1, 2, and this transforming to 1, 2. This is your wave 3, 4, and a 5, 4, and a 5. Continuation simply toward the downside. And obviously that this is very weak signal that we have kind of 3 waves, and we're still, of course, pushing further for lower prices, guys, in several 1, 2s again. Yeah, so we might see 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, even extensions. Yeah, so I would say the target is still, of course, we're gonna take the low here. I'm gonna take the major target here, honestly, on the daily, and yeah, it is very possible to reach the $1.98 dollar here, guys. Okay, $1.98 for the injective. Yep, this might be the bottom. That was it for injective, Rndr, and FET. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye bye.